Hello everybody, I'm back with a DevOps SRE interview question. Today's question is something I was asked in an interview when I was applying for a DevOps position. That position actually was a senior position, so I'm not sure why this person asked me this particular question, because it's a pretty easy one as long as you have experience with Ansible. Anyway, if you like the content I create, please subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And let's get started. So today's question for you is, what do you get at the end of an Ansible playbook run? So if you run playbooks at all with Ansible, you would know this answer without even thinking about it. Back then, I didn't really have a whole lot of experience with Ansible, so I didn't answer the question as good as I should have. So here's the question. Here's the answer to the question, assuming you haven't played with Ansible much. So in the Ansible, the idea is when you run a playbook, you run the playbook against a bunch of hosts. It could be one host, it could be 1,000 hosts, right? It just depends on the scope of the playbook and whatnot. There's many parameters that go with it. But at the end of the run though, it gives you a summary. Here's an example I grabbed from internet, readily available. All I did was search for an image of Ansible playbook run and I got one of these. So at the very end, you will see is the section called play recap. OK equals 5, change equals 2, blah, 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 blah. So what do they mean? OK equals 5 means there were 5 hosts that were reachable and we ran the playbook against it, and the results are the following. Change equals 2. That means this run of the playbook changed something on 2 hosts. The other 3 were in different categories, and we'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, the idea is 5 hosts were reachable and available. We could log into it, and 2 of them had something changed. Now, unreachable is 0 here, but unreachable means that the playbook knows it's supposed to be able to reach to X number of hosts, right? And it tried to, if it couldn't SSH to one of the hosts, that host becomes unreachable. So you would know that you were supposed to have reached 5 machines, but you only got 4, and then you'd get unreachable equals 1. Failed means it got to the machine, Ansible got to the machine, but for some reason it couldn't run the playbook. There was an error, right? So that means the playbook failed. Skipped means sometimes you can have parameters when you run the playbook to say skip certain host based on some criteria. So maybe the whole list was 10, but we actually skipped 2 because it was told to do so, right? Rescued, I'm not sure what that means, to be honest with you, but it's not that important. But the idea of the question is the interviewer is looking for your experience with Ansible, because if you run Ansible, even if a few times, you would know what you get at the end of the Ansible playbook run. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.